So what infected myself was a thought, what has to be done that the effectiveness I discovered on my skin can be done each time for every person, the healing and rejuvenation property. The key was the nutrients, and then we met a quantum physician, Professor Albert Papp, 1969. He could make visible the effectiveness, why the gel of the aloe vera gel is so effective. And the result was millions of quantum light, biophotons, and in the gel from Mexico, where we grow today our aloe vera, and where I started in 1996, the biophotons, the light quantum, built a wonderful structure, like a flower. And this wonderful structure, this flower, is an order-giving structure for our cells. And what I learned, I was not so affected with physics, but now I learned when I saw it, that our cells, to be healthy, to be alive, to have this longevity aspect, we need light. And our body permanently takes light. It's necessary to take light. And when we have stress or fear, we need big amounts of quantum light so that our cells can communicate with each other, because each cell knows exactly what the other cells do or do not. So the most interesting for me was what are the next steps to have the ingredients, to have the nutrients, to have the quantum light. And when I tell you, you will say it is so easy, it is so clear. But I had to experience it, because in the 1980s, no one in Europe knew about aloe vera and how to prepare a product. So we had to learn, we had to do trials, and we learned from trial and error. So finally, we were successful. And I will try to put it together. The first thing was, a plant can only build nutrients from a fruitful, healthy soil. Only then, when there's enough food for the plant, they can rise in themselves the tremendous amount of nutrients. The second is, the aloe vera needs tropical climate. Then the gel will be really 3, 4, 5 centimeters thick. When we started growing aloe vera plants in Spain, in Portugal, in Tenerife, in northern parts of Africa, in summertime it is so dry that the plants take their nutrition for themselves. And then the gel is shrinking. But we want to have the nutrients for our skin. So the next step, the logical step, was, where is the best place? Fruitful soil and the right climate. And the third part I learned is, the plant needs a certain energy, a certain frequency of sunlight, so that inside of the gel, the quantum light can rise. And this point is finally that we grow our aloe vera plants with a wonderful family in Yucatan, in the culture of the Maya structure. And here you will also find the energy, the frequency of the Maya tradition. It's a healing tradition. and it's a healing energy. And the healing energy also goes into the plants. And when farmers love to care the plants while they are growing, because the aloe plant needs 5 years before we can harvest the plants the first time. So we let the plants grow in peace and good caring. And the nice energy of the farmers go as energy into the plants. And always when you have products for your skin or vegetable you are eating, you should always have the question where it is grown, who has grown it, is it from healthy soil, and then is it organic? Organic gives a point that there are no pesticides. But the aloe vera needs, what we discovered is the aloe vera plant needs more. That growing the aloe vera plant, it's necessary to do it in mixed culture, in combination with other wonderful plants which like each other, which have a symbiosis, and then all the plants stay healthy. And then you need not to work with pesticides. And then you can have a fruitful, healthy soil. And then what I discovered was that the biodiversity we are worldwide talking about is only possible in mixed culture. Because as soon as you work with pesticides, the useful microbiome of the earth is destroyed. So this was very important for PHARMOS Nature, for my company, to do it in a healthy way. And organic is one thing, but it is not enough. Organic doesn't say mixed culture. And for me, the most important thing is mixed culture in the right climate with a strong sun energy. So then the biophotons, the quantum light, can arise, find itself in wonderful structure, in flowers. And then we know that the biophotons are going to activate the effective ingredients in the plant. We call it biophoton active E complex. And when you put the cream or the gel or the fresh aloe vera leaf from our sacred plant to your skin, you can feel that something is happening, that the ingredients are taken from the skin like this. And then you know that also the quantum light, the biophotons, go inside via skin, inside to the body, and serving our cells in our body to have more light, to be more active. And then we have this, what we call longevity, to stay healthy, to feel strong, to have joy of life. And all this together, for me, is what our products do via skin for the cosmetics and via holistic superfood from inside to strengthen our body, to nourish our body, to nourish our cells. And then we can stay healthy, young, and have a lot of energy, a lot of life energy.